Yo, what's good with y'all? We back. Parlay Junkies is back. Episode number 9. This episode pretty much going to just review some things that's been happening this past few weeks in the NFL, NBA, college football as well. I'm gonna go ahead and start with college football. First, I'm gonna start off with UD. Great homecoming win this past week. Great homecoming win. Great comeback win. They actually won I think it was like play of the week on ESPN this week, for like the second week in a row or third week, something like that.
Mm.
Yeah,
Hey,
they were
friends.
down. They were down like 10 points with like 2 minutes left. No, I'm capping. Yeah, they were down like 10 points, like 3 minutes left. They went down, scored a tud. They were down by 9, scored a tud. Boom. Then they kicked the onside kick. He faked like he was gonna kick it left, kicked it right. Bounced up. UD got it. 51-yard field goal, game winner. Walk off, to start off the homecoming festivities for UD football team.
Roll hands.
Roll Hens.
Friends.
They had to have a great comeback win because last week they got embarrassed by Liberty. Embarrassed. So, big shout out to the coach. College football, everybody else in college football. Ohio State won again, beat Purdue. They play UCLA this upcoming week. Indiana won a close game with Penn State, 27-24. I think Penn State purposely lost that game. I don't know how they lost. If you can watch that clip, watch the game-winning touchdown catch from the receiver from Indiana, bro. It was like some balancing act, bro. Like he threw it, bro. Was like getting pushed out of bounds. But he managed to keep the 1 foot in because in college you only need 1 foot. Keep the one joint in, touchdown. And rest was history. Texas A&M is still undefeated. They smoked Missouri, who's been giving a lot of SEC teams problems this year. Alabama also destroyed LSU. Um, Brian Kelly says he does not want that $54 million buyout from LSU. He says he wants more. So I don't know what's gonna happen down there in Louisiana, but he said he wants more pape. So y'all gotta pay the man. He did he hasn't done much actually in LSU. Now I'm cap. He hasn't done much. But you have to pay the man.
I feel like
Georgia,
every year. Oh, sorry. Go
what you
ahead,
about to
Tom.
say?
I was just going to say, I feel like every year for Brian Kelly, I feel like it's been unlucky. They've always been unbalanced. It's either been an elite offense with a not so great defense, or a very average offense with a defense that might be able to contend.
Yeah,
I
like
don't know. I don't know.
he has a decent QB, like Newsmeyer, or something like that. He's pretty good, but I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about LSU this year.
Yeah,
Things just aren't
you say, give me my money.
aren't adding up. BYU officially lost that first game. Like I called it last week. I
You
said
did.
Texas Tech was gonna blow them out. They did. It was 29-7. I just knew BYU was frauds. They just, they
You
play
did
in
BYU.
they play in like a sorry conference, bro.
Yeah.
Oregon almost lost to Iowa, but they pulled it out and ended up winning 18-16. The rest of the games for last week wasn't really exciting. It was straight blowouts. Like Ole Miss beat the Citadel 49-0. Why the Citadel still have a football team? Who knows? But
What
this
state is
week,
that in?
Charleston. They're in
Oh, South Carolina.
they're in South Carolina. Yes, yeah, they're in South Carolina. They're in South Carolina. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this upcoming week, big games to watch out for. Alabama, Oklahoma. That's gonna be a great joint. Saturday at 3:30 ABC, tune in. Iowa, USC, Big Ten matchup right there. Florida, Ole Miss. I want to say it's gonna be a good game, but Florida sucks this year. Very unfortunate. The biggest game will be the game that come on at 7:30, Texas, Georgia. Who y'all got for that one? Texas or Georgia? Arch Manning he's been turning things around.
Oh, I'm
Yeah, I want
tired
to
of it.
call him a check down merchant, but
He is
he's just playing the game how the game should be played, you know? Taking he's taking advantage of what's given to him. If you want to back off the fastest man in college football, then back off the fastest man in college football. I'm gonna throw it to him every time.
horns down, horns down.
So you said Georgia?
Yes, sir. Horns
Let
down.
me let
I'm
me
gonna
see. Let me
go
see.
31-24.
Okay, so
But
Georgia
I
gonna
think it's
win
going to be
and
a
cover the
late,
spread.
right? But to add context to the score, I think it's going to be a dominant Georgia victory. I think it's going to be late scoring at the end of the game that makes it look close.
Okay, Aaron.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Georgia, of course. Not often I like to bet against Kirby Smart, and score wise, I think it's gonna be a not a low scoring game, but it's gonna be like a low scoring blowout. So I'm gonna give it like 28-7.
Oh, okay. Uh, I don't like Texas. They don't look they look good on paper, but Arch Manning he just hasn't been delivering for that offense. But I think this is a game where Arch Manning is going to take advantage of what's given to him, and I feel Texas is going to win this one. It's going to be a close one, like 24-21. It's going to be come down to those last plays because recently Texas has been like only winning due to those close scoring games. There haven't really been any like sincere like blowouts from Texas. So I think is that like it's going to be a close game. 24-21 Texas. Game winning field goal, walk off. Sarkisian finally gets the win he's been looking for. And Texas sneak into the playoffs. Texas might sneak into the playoffs with that win over Georgia. And now the transition over into another big topic, NFL. This past Sunday, we've seen some teams either do really, really good or really, really terrible. First, big win,
Let's. Oh,
big win to the Dolphins. They fried the Bills 30-13. Aaron, do you have anything to say on that? I noticed that you stuck out with your team against the Bills and
uh,
paid off.
it, it paid off. I have a couple things to say about that game. One, Tua is still trash. Um, Two, shout out to Von A-Chain for putting the team on his back. Three, shout out to the Miami Dolphins defense, for creating those turnovers and playing a little lockdown deal on the former MVP. Um, yeah, so shout out to the defense. Shout out to Von A-Chain for having 225 uh total yards of scrimmage and two TDs. Um, and yeah, once we get a new quarterback, now that the GM is gone, we'll be right.
I really
I don't
think
know.
so.
Personally, Tua looked like Dan Marino out there.
Facts.
What?
Tua, Tua looked like Dan Marino out there, bro.
With 147 yards?
Yeah, bro. You gotta notice, bro. He had
147 yards and two picks. Dan Marino.
how many passing touchdowns did he have?
He had four, and it was all
Okay.
yak touchdowns.
That's the part of the game,
Well,
bro.
besides the Jalen Waddle one.
But you can't take that away from the game, bro. Like
Yes,
there's
I can. If I throw you a 10-yard slant and you take it to the house from 80 yards out, I didn't do that.
you did. You
All
got the
right.
ball to him for the 10 yards. Feel me? With the
Right, right, right.
with the QB first make that initial throw and gets the completion, it's at that point it's on the receiver to make his move and do what he has to do to get to the end zone. Or at least
But
to get the first down.
you're
If
right.
not,
But
if
more
nothing,
importantly, we
Baba,
put a whooping on our division rivals on a team that some people had in their at number one in their top five. We did that. Granted, we're
was it
only
a
3-7.
was it a fluke? In my opinion, yes, it was. But I'll give y'all that win. well-deserved win. I don't see y'all beating them in Buffalo. Things will get a
We already
little
lost to them in
chilly.
Buffalo by
Huh?
10. We already
See?
lost to them in Buffalo by 10.
See, so that's what typically happens to the Bills. The Bills typically go down to Miami, can't really win in Miami, and the Dolphins can't win in Buffalo. So, you know, trade it off 1-1.
We
Great win.
beat them by 17. They beat us by 10. And we didn't have Tyreek Hill.
A win is a win. Carrying on. New York Jets. Great win. A win is a win. Just like I said, no matter how bad or how many yards Justin Fields have thrown for, 54, a win is a win. Great win. Great job, boys. Great job, special teams. You know,
He said,
what,
look like Dan Marino.
what, what can I say? Brees Hall, 17 carries for 83 yards. It's not more that you can ask for.
Modern
Also,
day Joe Namath right there.
no. Joe Namath would have threw 10 picks in that game. Joe Namath is
Yo, bro, I'm
he's one
telling
of
you, bro. Very good
the only
man.
few QBs to have more interceptions than touchdowns to be in the Hall of Fame. That's Joe Namath.
That,
He was buns. He just, got that Super Bowl 3 win and he just put him in the Hall of Fame.
yeah, that was it.
But shout out to the Colts, a big overtime win, a big game from that boy. MVP leader Jonathan Taylor. It At this point in Jonathan
Mm,
Taylor award to win, I don't see no one else, in my
uh,
opinion, really taking that. Do you have
hey,
something else that you want to say?
yes. Have you seen one Matthew Stafford in LA?
I have. And
Four TDs.
I have.
I respect Matt Game
Jonathan Taylor
too.
had 3 TDs as a running back with 284 all-purpose yards.
And that was not
And
his, it was his fourth time this year doing that.
it,
Woo wee!
Having
I
a
thought it was
three
his third.
touchdown getting up. Not he had I'm sorry, this is his third time having a three touchdown rushing game, but he did have a game where he had two rushing and one passing.
Got you. Okay.
But a
But
touchdown still a touchdown.
yeah, for sure. No
Yeah,
disrespect, no disrespect.
yeah, no, I'm telling you, looking like the best back in the league by far.
There was a couple blowouts for during those 4 o'clock games. For some odd reason, I was looking at the 4 o'clock games, bro.
All
Every
NFC.
team put up 40 points that
Whoa,
won. It was like 44, 44, and like 42, which is weird.
Mm.
What can I
script.
say? Vegas made the call.
Now,
But
what happened Sunday night football?
Sunday night football, that brings us all to Sunday night football. We seen Aaron Rodgers from the Jets come out. It was just a terrible game from that team up in Pittsburgh. You want to say anything? That is your team. You want things you want to like speak on?
Please speak before I do.
What do you think
Speak
y'all
before
need
I
at this
do.
point in the season as the past 4 games y'all are officially 1-3?
Say that
So,
again, Tone. I missed the beginning part of that question.
so for the past 4 games as of right now, y'all are 1-3. What do you think like it would take for y'all to get back on track?
Genuinely, I don't know.
Okay.
Um, a hope, a wish, and a prayer. Um, to be completely honest with you, I don't know how you fix that situation. I think that they're cooked. It's a bunch of old guys, now with broken egos, and broken bodies. They can't manage to stay healthy, and they keep saying that they have to do better, but then we don't see them actually do better. So, I think that unfortunately we're in a place where we're just going to be relatively mediocre for the rest of my life.
Do you think it's like Mike Tomlin issue as a like I think things
I
are
hate
pointing
to
down the
say
slate.
that.
Yeah.
I think he's honestly at a point where it was like Andy Reid at the end of his tenure in Philly, where he was still undoubtedly one of the best coaches in the league. The team just wasn't necessarily performing anymore. I hate to see him go because I know we can't necessarily replace him with a coach that's better, especially not what's on the market currently. And
Brian Dable.
we do
He
not
just got
want
fired
Brian.
from the
We
Giants.
do not want Brian Dable. He had one. He had one. He had one mystery year with the Giants. They were remotely good in a year where Josh Allen became a superstar. And that is why Brian Dable was a head coach. No, we do not want him. We can no longer have any more mediocre coaches in Pittsburgh. Um, or we can no longer have any more mediocre rosters. But if we
Okay.
don't want to have mediocre rosters, we have to spend. And if we're not willing to spend, we're stuck.
It's just gonna be okay. It's gonna be one of those like I just can't like get over the
Fuck
hump.
around, fuck around, be the Jets for real. Not make the playoffs.
Or I do make the playoffs and get bounced first round. It's consistently been happening.
Yeah.
Um,
Wait.
shout
I'm not done. I'm not done.
okay.
Yeah. I never got started actually. Um,
He said I never got started actually.
because nah, if I recall correctly, a couple episodes ago, um, E
Did
here,
we ever find the proof?
Tone, wasn't they supposed to go 6-0, Tone?
I
Did we
actually
ever find the proof?
I'll put that into episode number 7.
All right, I gotta go
Yeah.
back and watch. You know what, Tone? You got me feeling some type of way. I'm willing to put in this parlay. We're
But
winning the
it's
next 6 games.
Next who game?
next
We're
6.
winning the next 6 games.
He did call it. He said we're gonna fry the Colts, and he did call that one. He did call that one. But the rest of the games he have not called correctly. He has not. As of right now, they are officially 1-4 with 2 games left of the 6 game skid. So you better pray, hope and prayers they can make it a little even. They can get it to be 3-3. That could be at 500. If not, brother, y'all will be below 500 or between the next
Because
six games.
you know what's crazy. So I'm watching the game. I'm driving home yesterday from Charlotte or whatever. I'm watching the game. It's up on the dashboard, you know, and I'm just Lad McConkey, Ryan, Jalen Ramsey at safety for some reason, having to try to move the cornerback, Ryan. TJ Watt was doing TJ Watt things.
No,
But
he wasn't.
huh?
That game he was getting chip blocked the entire game, so he couldn't even do much. They would literally chip him and the
Bro,
receiver and the tight end will go out.
he's received 45 more chips than Myles Garrett and Aiden Hutchinson. Or
Miles Garrett gets double team, triple team, bro. It's
And he
not a
still had
conversation
5
anymore.
sacks in one game.
Um, yeah. So back to what I was saying. Um, the Chargers running back, Vidal, how you say it?
Thank Vidal.
Yeah, frying. Lad McConkey, frying. And you know what's crazy? This is the same team that when I said this was a pretty good team, he tried to tell me they was frauds.
They were in my top 5 multiple times this year.
The Chargers?
Yes.
I don't know about that. You have to show me that.
We got the notes. We got the notes. We'll go
You got
back
to
and
show
review.
me that.
We have the notes. We
Hey,
have the notes.
hey. But this is all I'm saying, though, man. Your team sucks. Terrible towel, terrible team. And
You ruined
we can
it.
just leave it there.
You
What
ruined
was the
it.
score?
Whole lot to a whole little.
Did you? I don't think they put up a tud. Did y'all put up a tud?
Late at the very end.
And then, let's start with the fact that I first turned the game on. Why is the score 3-2?
Yeah, bro. That
32?
was
That was that was
that was on the verge of being like I was about to text. I was about to hit the chat. I said, bro, this is one of the worst games I've ever watched, bro.
32.
It might have been worse than me watching the Browns and the Jets game.
Bro, it was bad, bro.
Like,
It was embarrassing.
and then it ended up being 5-3. Then I was just say, okay, what is going on? Like if the game ends
No,
5, then I'm gonna be upset.
your team sucks, bro.
It does, but it's okay.
And then you was doing all that hating on Lamarvelous, and now y'all got the same record.
No, we don't.
Yes, you do. You're
No,
both
we
4-5.
no. We're 5-4.
Yeah, those
Oh, my
five and
fault.
four.
My bad. My bad. Oops.
Who y'all play this week? E?
Like
We play Cincinnati at home.
Okay,
you could lose that game again.
we got a big game this Thursday. We're
I
gonna
saw.
apply that belt to the Patriots. That's all I know. That's all I know.
Speaking of Thursday, so we got New England.
Oh, for sure.
No, Jets. What?
It's
I
Yeah.
at
told
New
you.
England.
Let me check. Let me check for you. But I told people for a team to go 10-7, they have to lose 7 games at some point, and we just happen to lose our first 7. So
It's at New England. No, that level of delusion's hilarious. I love it.
I
But now
don't
that
know. My
we can,
delusions is worse than yours being Mr. 6-0 delusions, buddy.
you might be right. You might be right. You might have a chance. You guys are on a 2 game heater. I can't take that away from you. I can't.
And I also like our this is be the game where we prove to everyone that their run game does work versus New England. So Brees Bus. Just gonna run that
But
ball all
how
day.
y'all feeling about that Sunday morning 9:30 a.m. game?
What they play?
Dolphins, Commanders. Yes,
That's a
sir.
bad game.
I'm not gonna
Uh,
lie.
I think I like the Dolphins that game.
Fins up. Yeah, fins up. Yeah. Fins up.
Bro just spawned a
Fins
new team.
up. Yeah, bro. I'm
Yeah,
gonna be like Aaron. Yeah, I like the Dolphins this week.
I like the Dolphins this week.
Yeah, I
It's just
do.
because like the Commanders don't really they have I don't know what
they
it
got
is,
too many
bro.
injuries.
Too
Yeah,
many injuries, and then when you don't have consistent quarterback play, you can't get consistent play out of your stars. I think it's just that simple. It's
Mariota's
unfortunate.
decent though.
Yeah.
It's not Mariota from the Titans, but he a little
Nah,
decent.
bro. Hey,
It's definitely not Mariota from Oregon a couple years ago. He was nice at Oregon.
frying,
I ain't gonna hold you. He was nice.
frying everybody,
He's one of those.
frying everybody. How do we feel about Carolina playing at Atlanta?
I think
I don't know. I'm gonna say Atlanta, but actually no, they played to their teams, the opposite team's level. So I'm gonna go Carolina
Go
for this one.
Carolina on the
I
road.
I think I'm gonna say Falcons. It's gonna be Carolina's gonna be up late in the game like they always do, and they're gonna blow the lead. They're gonna blow the lead, so I'm gonna go with Falcons.
And then Tampa, this could be the game of the week, actually.
It
Tampa
is.
at Buffalo.
I think Josh Allen gets it together. This is the game where he has to get it together.
Yeah,
If
but I'm
not,
tired. I'm tired of saying that about the Bills. I am.
but bro, you gotta think about it, bro. This is regular season Bills. So I feel like this is the game where he goes on that regular season run and then what happens in the playoffs. We all know. But I think this is the game where the Bills bounce back this week and beat the Bucks pretty convincingly too. So I'm gonna go with that one, 49-22.
Wow. Wow.
They're gonna handle business. And it's in
See,
Buffalo.
I'm going the opposite way. I think that the Bucks are going to go to Buffalo and beat Buffalo.
I'm a little torn on this just because I feel like Buffalo's offense isn't that good right now. They're good, but they're not, especially
Elite.
receiver core wise, yeah. And then the Bucks defense is like, you know, um,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. I feel like I trust Baker Mayfield to make more happen with nothing than I trust Josh Allen to. So I'm gonna go Bucks.
They also the Bills just got McCole Hardman, so that may or may not make a difference. We'll see. I feel like Josh Allen tend to make the receivers that's like that you look at as like become something.
Yeah,
When has he done that?
Khalil Shakir.
that was actually the first person I thought of. Cole Beasley.
He turns the receivers like into something.
Yeah. Especially like the speed guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
That's the same way how like Mahomes is too though.
Facts. Fact. I know about that.
Next up we got the Titans and the Texans. Um
Texans.
yeah, the Texans had a 26-point
Fourth
comeback,
quarter
and
comeback.
comeback is ridiculous, bro.
It
The
is.
Jags, I thought the Jags was decent, but bro, that's terrible, bro.
I think everybody in that division just cursed for like being bad forever. Like they just no matter what their record is, like they're still not going to be a good
Like
team.
that's terrible, bro. Terrible
Because like
football.
I had the Jaguars as a top five team at a certain point this
You
year, which
did.
is crazy. It's
You did.
crazy.
Oh my gosh, bro.
How we feel about the Chargers at Jacksonville?
Chargers.
Chargers. I
Yeah,
agree.
Chargers.
Chicago at Minnesota.
that's gonna
Even
be a
with
good
JJ
game.
McCarthy. Nah, I saw JJ McCarthy this week try to well, I guess last week. He kept trying to throw the ball. He kept lollipopping them Jones up and it just lofting them up there. And it's just like I just saw him turning over time after time against the Ravens defense who don't get no turnovers, bro. I don't know, bro.
But I also
Um,
seen this Bears team nudge out a win against the Giants, who has Jackson Dart, who's literally just Jackson Dart.
well, Jackson Dart actually got hurt and caught a concussion. Not caught a concussion, but he got concussed in the middle of the game and so was out. And that's
And
when
he
they came
also
back.
but he also had two tuds that game too. So they were going to win that game if Jackson
You know
Dart
they
played.
were gonna win that game. Well,
And
at the same
then
time,
they
the
put
Giants
that
do
boy
lose
Russ in.
leads.
Huh?
Ride him. When they put Russ in, I knew it was over. I saw it in his eyes.
He's because he know Mr. Unlimited.
Limited.
He know that he got that firsthand experience based off last season. Mr. Unlimited went in there and lost the last 6 games of the season.
Facts.
So I'm gonna go with the Vikings though, for sure.
I'm
I'm
going
a
Crazy.
Bears.
Crazy I was going to say the same thing. I
Going
think I'm
Bears.
going to take the Bears.
Yeah.
uh,
Next, we have Green Bay going to the Giants without Jackson Dart. I don't think we need to talk about this game,
if
even though
Jackson,
Well,
Green Bay does look
wait.
a little bad on TV right now. We just got
nah, they
No.
actually don't look bad.
Time out.
It's
Time
just a
out.
defensive game.
We're forgetting something here.
What happened?
Y'all forgetting famous Jameis is on the roster. If they name him the starter, that's a different game.
I
I
don't
ain't
think
gonna
He's
he's,
lie,
off
bro.
that.
No bullshit. Nah, I think it's still a loss, but it's definitely going to be a high scoring loss.
but
If they play famous Jameis, I might take the Giants.
I feel like this is the game where James Winston give his amazing pregame speech and they end up beating they end up beating the Packers because the Packers play bad against bad teams, bro. They play bad against the Panthers. So I think I'm gonna I'm gonna go with the
Bad
Packers, but
bouncing
I wouldn't
around.
be surprised if they lose to the Giants, to be
Bad
honest.
bouncing boys, yeah. Good point, Tom. We have Cincy going to play the Steelers.
I'm not gonna lie. As much as like I'd love to be like, oh yeah, the Steelers got this one in the bag. And they said Joe Burrow started practicing again this week, by the way.
He's still in IR.
I'm not saying he's gonna be playing, but that's just gonna instill hope.
It
And you know
doesn't
what
matter.
hope
You
can
wanna
do
know
to a
why?
team.
You wanna know why? That's our last time playing them. We do not care. We do
I'm
not
a,
care.
this should be a battle for the third place of this division. I mean, battle for the second place in the division because the Ravens will overtake the lead
for sure.
eventually. But
Then we have
I think I'm gonna
San.
go with.
Oh, my
I didn't even
fault,
say
bro.
my
My
one.
fault. My fault. My
I think
fault.
I like
My
the
fault.
Bengals though. Bengals. I'm gonna go with
All
go
right, all right.
with
No,
the
see,
Bengals.
that's why I was going to skip y'all because I knew you was going to say some bullshit, bro.
I'm going Bengals, bro.
Now I'm going Steelers. Here we go. Stairway to seven. It starts. It starts Sunday.
He said
It
that
starts
he
Sunday.
said that for the past 4 weeks, bro.
3 years. No, three
Chill,
years, bro.
bro.
He was
Chill, bro.
Oh my
Let me
God.
have hope. We have the Niners going to the Cardinals. We don't even have to talk about that game. Jacoby's
Dude, I
going.
think we might have to, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you.
No.
The Niners is not they last week, this past Sunday, they didn't look good.
Put quarterback in.
But we just said Mac Jones was good like last week. Yes,
No.
yes, yes,
No. Like,
yes,
yeah. Okay.
yes. Someone said
Okay.
Mac Jones was good,
that
bro.
was me.
Thank
Uh,
you. Thank you. You admitted it. Thank you. But yeah, bro,
he's not good. It's 2025.
I think I'm gonna
I
go
think
with
he was getting the job done,
Yeah,
but
for sure. It's still Mac Jones at the end of the
yeah,
day. Yeah, and I think that's what kind of cooked them.
I think also what cooked them low key was them when they brought back Brock Purdy for that one game or that half a game.
Fact saying he
I think
wasn't
he
really
lost
healthy.
his I think he lost his like momentum at that point.
Yeah,
yeah.
we'll see. I mean, they
I
did
mean,
say that he was practicing. I mean, I don't know what limited looks like, but
on top of that, you know, Matthew Stafford throwing for 280 and 4 touchdowns. That's not Mac Jones' fault.
right.
You know,
Really,
that's not Mac Jones'
yeah,
fault.
that's not
But when you can't put up points offensively and you have one of the greatest like
I mean,
dual threat running
Mac
backs
Jones threw for 319 with 3 touchdowns, one
in
interception.
garbage time though, bro. So we can't. I don't think we can like award like all the garbage time TDs, the garbage time stats. They was getting cooked that game, bro. Like absolutely cooked. Fried rice, no shrimp, no eggs, no fried onions in it. Just
it
pure
was
fried
bad.
rice.
It was a beatdown.
No soy sauce, bro.
It
No
was
duck sauce in the rice. If it's no duck sauce in the rice, I don't want it, bro. Like I'm going with the Cardinals. Go
I'm not
Cards.
gonna say all that. I'm gonna still go with the Niners.
me too.
I thought the Cardinals was gonna be some type of nice, and they got clapped this weekend. Um,
Facts.
Their QB is Jacoby Brissett. I don't know what you guys is like expected from him.
right. And so the same team. Actually, never
And I
mind.
don't
What's the
expect
next
much
one?
from Mac Jones either, which is why I'm gonna go with the Cardinals. So it's like,
Next game,
Other sneaky game of the week. We have Seattle playing at the Rams.
Rams.
Seattle.
I have the Rams. Now, if
I
it was at Seattle, I would take Seattle.
I like Seattle. Seattle has a nice defense, and they also have a they have JSN, bro.
Are you forgetting who Puka Nakua is?
Are we forgetting who JSN is?
I'm not gonna lie.
I still got Puka over JSN. That's just me.
As a,
Not this
at,
season though. Not this season.
you're tweaking.
Yeah, this season
Not this season. I
and
think
last season.
he's leading right now too. At that, JSN is leading right now. We said we want the stats this week. So,
Let's do some research on that real quick. Give me 1 second.
bro, look at the screen, bro. All right, there you go. He back. Yo, E. Oh my gosh.
Is
His
he
cat
frozen?
his cat then kicked this router, bro. Look,
Yeah.
his cat kicked this router, bro. His cat,
I'm not gonna lie. Yo, you might need to go look at Puka stats, big bro. Maybe. Hold, let me look at JSN.
look at JS's
Maybe
stats.
they not that far apart, dog.
They're not.
But who's leading?
JSN
He
might be
had
leading. I'll give you that.
Thank you. I think that might be the game of the week though.
agreed.
Yeah, that might be the game of the week.
I'm still
Agreed.
taking Rams.
Me
I'm
too.
taking the better quarterback.
Okay,
Agreed.
that's valid.
Did you give a pick, bro? You said
Seahawks.
Seahawks.
Hmm.
I bet. Next we have Baltimore playing at Cleveland. Right now.
If
We
hold on,
Why
hold
did you
up.
even ask me that? Come on, dog.
I think
What about if it's
Mr. Perfect Timing. I think it's gonna
timing?
be this weekend, bro.
Perfect
I think
timing.
this is the game
Perfect
where
timing.
this is the game where perfect timing gets in the game and wins for the Browns to prove to them he deserved to be on that field.
Brownies.
He proved
Perfect
to them he deserved to be
timing.
on that field. Miles Garrett mysteriously has 5 sacks again this week. It's just
He's not catching Lamar Jackson 5 times.
Lamar Jackson hasn't been running, so we'll see. He hasn't been really running that well either. He hasn't been
That
really
is
running.
true.
So,
But he's not catching Lamar Jackson 5 times.
and then it's like they don't really have to worry about Derrick Henry anymore, bro. He can't. I don't know what it is, but when they get on the 1 yard line, why is Justice Hill getting the ball?
That's what I want to know. I think it's because like at this point, if Henry's in the game as a game plan, right? If Henry in the game, most teams are gonna just assume that he's getting the ball, right? At least with Justice Hill is like, okay, is he gonna pass catch or is he gonna get the ball up the middle? It's like a little bit,
Yeah, there's a little variation.
But
yeah, a little
it's
mystery. Like if I see Derrick Henry lined up, you know, in ISO or something like that, I'm knowing he's getting the ball up the middle. It's not hard to see.
Agreed.
Next game.
Not gonna lie. I know we said 2 games ago and then like maybe like 6 games ago, game of the week. But we might have a third game of the week.
who?
We have Kansas City going to Denver. I feel like whoever wins this game is going to determine who's going to win the division.
Because I think Denver already beat him once.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
first game of the season, right?
and then also think about it. Every time Kansas City plays in Denver, the game's always close. Always a one-score game. Even when Mr. Unlimited was there.
That was back when he was Mr. Unlimited. When he went to y'all, he became Mr. Limited.
For sure.
But
Yeah.
I think Mahomes and the boys get a win here.
Wow.
Are the boys the refs or the players?
The refs, the
Both.
fans, Roger Goodell,
All of them.
Mm,
TIA, the cartel.
With Denver. Call me crazy, but I'm going with Denver.
That's not crazy.
You're crazy.
That's not that crazy.
Yeah. I think
Um,
I'm going with Denver.
I kind of want to say Denver, but I'm gonna stick to my common sense and just go Chiefs to be safe.
I like that
You are
pick.
not a Chiefs
I
fan.
understand. I understand.
That's
And I
my
know we just said
backup
game
team.
of the week for the third
Bro,
time, but we could
we
have
can't have 5 games in a weeks, bro. Like he hyping it, bro.
another good game of the week, though. Not gonna lie, like
Gonna
there's
be two
some really
bums.
bad games that the NFL has this week, but like there's also a few interesting matchups. One of the last ones of the week is Detroit at Philly. I feel like that might be interesting.
Okay, this could actually be game of the week.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I The fact
What's the score between the Green Bay Eagles game right now?
10-0.
it's 10-0 now.
10-0. Yeah, Devontae just threw a ball deep.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm
This is
checking
bad
the
football
weather.
though.
I'm checking the weather because that's what's going to tell me everything. Bro, it's going to be 60 degrees in Philly on Sunday, bro.
So you know what
And
that means.
clear. No rain.
So
That don't wait. That don't matter to somebody from Detroit though, bro.
I'm about to say I'm going with the Lions
True.
because
True.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
fact
That
I'm
don't
going with
matter
the
to.
I
I'm going
forgot they do still gotta go outside. I forgot. I
It
forgot.
ain't Tua. It
I'm going with the
ain't
Lions
Tua.
on this one. Their performance this past Sunday showed me a lot. They're like
Yeah.
they're way too deadly, bro. It's ridiculous, bro. When you have JMO, Amara, and Jameer Gibbs just scoring at free will, bro, it's just
Didn't even mention Sam Laporta who went off.
see it's too many people to really like for you to really worry
Mhm.
about on
Agree.
that offense.
Agreed. And then probably a game that no one's gonna watch.
I thought about to say game of the week, bro. I was about to get mad.
Worst game of the week, Dallas at Las Vegas Raiders.
I'm going with Las Vegas, bro.
You give a Dallas.
Sadly, it's like Dallas makes sense offensively, but they're so trash defensively. I don't know to pick. I'm gonna go
Agreed.
Dallas. I don't know
Agreed.
to pick.
But just to recap the pick'ems, of course. Actually, Aaron came through, picked out the most correct this week. Oh,
Bro, I did
actually,
bad, bro. Like I did
actually,
terrible.
me and your boy is tied, 8-up. Um, so it's 8-8 right now. We're gonna see how the game finishes because based off of who wins, which it looks like the Eagles will win. Um, it'll be tied up. I'm the first picker to, I guess, cross the 90-point threshold. Uh, it's currently 90. Aaron got 82, and then Tone got 80.
See
It's
what
still
like
some.
this week, the teams I picked this week, every
I don't
team
know,
lit up
bro.
every team lit up the lead that they were supposed to win.
Bro,
Like for instance,
the
like the Raiders.
Raiders, they was,
Like the Raiders.
bro.
The Raiders are supposed to win that game. What happened? Who knows? The Giants. The Giants supposed to win that game. What happened? Who knows? It's just it didn't make sense, bro.
I get it.
It didn't make sense this week,
I
bro.
get it.
If it doesn't
But
make
hey, what can
sense,
we
it
say?
doesn't make dollars.
Right.
Also,
I heard that, bro.
for our
I heard
fantasy
that.
football, little side hustles we got going on. I got a couple players for y'all this week. Ethan, go ahead and get your notepad out. Yeah. Um, we're gonna go Alec Pierce for those who don't have him. I know some people don't have him in their leagues. They're not really paying attention. Alec Pierce, receiver for the Colts. He helped me out a lot last year, so I knew when I saw him on the waiver wire in my league, I said, "Oh yeah, I need that. Need that." Second one, we got the MVP of the NFL. We got MVP Tez Johnson, wide receiver from the Bucks. If you know, you know.
With that. He said they chant MVP for me. He said, no, fool, he didn't even play.
If you know, you know. We got Tez Johnson, man. And for that third one, número tres.
Oh, man.
No,
Bro,
I'm playing with y'all. I'm playing with y'all.
I'm about to say, bro, try to beat the lead, and he actually got the lead.
Nah, nah, I ain't gonna hold you. I don't have a third one right now, but
Mm.
I got
Okay.
two for you though.
That's a good two. Two receivers. Big bro, I need bad as a running back. So make sure next week, you can come
It's
with
it's
some
looking bad for all running backs right now,
I'm
dog.
saying, bro.
Keeping a full beam with you.
I'm
It's looking
saying.
bad.
But what can you say? It's been a lot going on in the NFL. I mean, we're slowly getting to the
Oh, wait.
what's up?
I think buddy named Trey Tucker for the Bucks. He
Okay.
looked like he has some potential to him. He didn't really like go off or nothing this week, but I think with some more touches and more scheming for him, I think he could end up being pretty nice.
Sounds good. I'll keep my eyes out.
He dead serious too.
And running back from the Chargers, but he's probably already taken now, but
Uh,
he might be taken.
yeah, he is in our league. I know who you're talking
Yeah,
about. I know.
Yep.
Yeah.
yeah.
But what are we in? Week 10? So that means that we're what, 8 weeks away from the playoffs. But you know what that means?
Hmm?
That means that
No,
basketball
bro, we 4 weeks
seasons.
away from the playoffs. The playoffs start week 14.
Are you talking about NFL, not
Oh, my fault. I thought you were talking about fantasy. My bad.
no, no, no.
Because we were talking about
Just because
fantasy.
your
So
team, just because your team never makes the playoffs doesn't mean that no one else is worried about the actual playoffs.
Yeah, yeah. I'm be honest with you. I don't think the Steelers gonna make the playoffs this season either, bro.
Bro, chill.
I think all
We're
three of us
moving
might be
on.
chilling
We're
in
moving on.
Cancun
We're
together.
moving on to we're moving on to something else. I already know my team sucks.
We're gonna be the Cancun boys.
Let me have my piece, please. I'm begging you. But as the NBA is coming up, it's starting to now really wind up. We've now seen a few games in the Emirates Cup. The one thing that I will say is the league definitely did hit on the in-season tournament because we see the competition definitely ramp up early in the season. It's really good to see, especially being such a long season. Like I know that it'd be hard to watch like the very beginning of the regular season, and I think that the Emirates Cup makes it a little bit more bearable. Last week I did highlight a few games. Aaron says I still don't know ball just because they're good teams doesn't matter. I should be able to pick out a matchup, but man, we're gonna talk about it anyway. We're gonna talk about it anyway. Let's talk about how I called out the Nuggets and the Warriors. I knew that was gonna be a great game. It was on a Friday night. I knew it. And this year, it seems like Aaron Gordon is the Warriors' kryptonite. On opening night, he gave him a 50 ball that no one talked about. 10 of 11 from three, something crazy,
Cause we ain't gonna never see that
insane.
performance again, bro. We ain't
But
gonna never
then,
see him put up 10 threes, bro. TJ
no, but
Warren in the
then he
bubble.
came back again, played them again 2 weeks later, and balled on them again. Did you see what he did to Buddy Hield?
it was nasty. It was bad. Somebody put that clip in. I need that clip in this.
It's going here. It's going here.
It was
Um,
bad.
it was crazy. And when you watch it, I mean, Nicola said he was open, but nah, Aaron Gordon deserved that dunk. Um, we saw the Lakers and San Antonio. That was another game that I mentioned, not just because I'm a Lakers fan, but because I saw the talent between Luca, the finesse player, versus Wemby, the player who just, I say, can cover all, can cover all. And
I
then
don't
on
think
the opposite,
Wemby. I think that was a bad game for Wemby though. I don't think he played that well that game,
he
if
didn't.
I'm not
I mean,
mistaken.
he had 19 and 8. So I mean, like that's considered a bad game for Wemby, but he had 19 and 8. Um, again, what can I say? Came down to the very end. A player that really caught my eyes while I was watching the game was Castle, the rookie. Point guard looked like someone who'd been in the league for at least 2 or 3 years. He wasn't pressed, he wasn't pushed, he wasn't rushed by the defense. Um, he just picked his spots, got to him, pulled up clean. Mid range was crazy. But Luca, of course, fried as always. You know, if you see that Luca line under 35, I'm telling you this year, take it. Take it.
Take the under.
No, no. If you saying it's under 35 points, under
Oh,
35 points, you gotta take the over, bro. Every single time, bro. I'm just letting you know. But that's not just all that happened last week. There was a lot of different interesting matchups. We've seen teams like Detroit hoop 8-2. And like while teams might not be necessarily concerned about Detroit because of previous years and what Detroit has done in the past, I think it's important to understand that the team's super duper talented. We see that the Lakers, the Thunder, the Nuggets, Cleveland, they continue to surge forward. Cleveland, I don't know if it's sustainable. I mean, and I think we go back to the same thing that they always have. It's not that they can't score, it's just that when they're not scoring in those lightning bunches, it just gets really stagnant.
Speaking
Um,
of speaking of Cleveland, actually, right now, they are currently in OT as we speak.
really,
It's 138 to 138 OT.
who are they playing?
Uh, actually, game is over. The Miami Heat won.
Wow.
The
Okay.
Miami Heat ended up winning. He hit. Yeah, someone had to hit a game winner in OT for the
Wow.
Heat. But Donovan
Wow.
Mitchell did have a crazy turnaround three. I mean, the only thing about that Cleveland team haven't started out strong, but it's also injuries. They also had injuries. Like Garland just
But
now
it's
getting back.
always Garland's always hurt. Mobley's always hurt. Like I'm tired of that.
But you
like
gotta,
there's
but you
nothing in their way for winning this year. Like there should be no excuse for why Cleveland does not win this year. None.
I,
You forgot about Giannis?
I was about to say the
And
Bucks,
that
man.
that's actually a good point because I was going to mention the Bucks, and the only issue that I have with the Bucks isn't the fact that they're not dominant because they are dominant, but the only reason that they're dominant is because of Giannis. And Giannis is over here having 30-point triple doubles, 40-point triple doubles, right? And how much more can we really expect out of Giannis, especially for a team where we know when the playoff in the playoffs, the game really slows down, and not being able to not having a true facilitator or offensive I guess for lack of better terms, a player who can run your offense outside of Giannis, I think that's really what's going to hurt them. And just like how we see Cleveland, Orlando, those types of teams really struggle because they don't really have a actual facilitator and pass first guy. I think we see the same issue with them being a first round, second round exit and not really doing what they should be doing. Go ahead, Aaron.
Wait, question. I
Sure.
haven't been keeping up with NBA.
Yeah.
Is Lonzo playing?
Yes, but I think he's on a strict minutes restriction. And you know how Lonzo be. He's super light skinned, bro.
Lonzo, Lonzo, like I feel like people that can't like the Lonzos, the Zions, they're just
Mm,
their career is coming to an end. Unfortunate. Just too many
Yeah.
injuries. Zion got hurt again this season. It's
like
just
how long?
I'm not sure, but as I said before, he might go down as like the next Greg Oden. Like the potential is there. You see it in flashes when they do play, but they're consistently hurt. It's nothing like. So I don't know. I don't know.
See,
It's
I
just
think that's important to also note that OKC's out there balling. And I mean, I know that they lost to Portland, and I know that that might be a telling loss, but like, bro, they don't even got freaking Jalen Williams back yet.
I don't think they're gonna win it though this year though. I
Nah,
don't see them making out the I don't see them making
nah,
out the West.
nah, I don't think so either. Honestly, to be completely honest with you, I don't want to just say, oh, LA, but like,
LA has been snapping, bro. LA has been snapping. So
you don't know
who do
why
you
we
think
got that bull Luca.
who do you think is
Send him
making
home.
out the East and the West?
So I have a few dark horse teams. My dark horse teams is San Antonio. Um, if and this is a big if De'Aaron Fox can come back and be healthy. I also see potentially the Pistons being good without teams like Indiana, without teams like Boston, and then you also still have teams unsure. Like, yeah, VJ Edgecombe is great, and yes, he's elite talent, but we saw what Philly did last year. You can't say one player is going to change that team like that. And then you also have teams like the Knicks who always just seem to just be a little bit short. I say Pistons have a chance, bro. But like realistically, I'm really thinking Cleveland and LA. Would it would tie into the script perfectly because this is his last year.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna
I'll
go my oh,
go ahead.
my dark horse in the West is also the Spurs. I don't feel like they're really a dark horse just because they have what is probably the next generational player on their team. So I feel like it's hard to say they're a dark horse really. But I'm gonna go dark horse with them. And then on the East, um, given a healthy roster, I'm gonna have to say the Hawks. Um, I gave them until I say like All-Star break to jail. And once that happens, as long as they're not like, out of it record wise, they're gonna be a solid team, man. They've been really playing like a team. Trey's always like, got assists and stuff, but the assists aren't like it's like pass,
Constantly.
pass. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not always through him. You know what I'm saying? It's not Trey structured. But
Yeah.
then when in those clutch moments, because he's hurt right now, but in those clutch moments when he was playing, it's like we know who to go to. You know what I'm saying? So
Agree
yeah,
with
I'm
that.
gonna
I got
take
what
the
you
yeah, I'm gonna take the Hawks and the Spurs for my dark horses.
Okay. For me, my dark horse I'm gonna go with the East first. Nobody mentioned this team, but the Chicago Bulls. The Chicago Bulls this season been on fire. They started
I
out
heard
hot
Josh
this
Giddey was
season.
going crazy.
Yeah, bro. They started out hot this season. They was undefeated at one point. They were on like a 6 game win streak. Fortunately, it was snapped. But I think the Bulls can finally get back into the playoffs again and become one of those teams. They won't win it this first season, but they can become one of those teams that can be like a true contender with like a couple more years and like one more star added on to their squad. And then from the West, it's like I want to go with the Lakers, but I don't want to be like biased towards like LeBron or anything. So from the West, it's really hard to say at this point in the season because a lot of teams in the West tend to like play really well at the start. And then like when the season starts to pick up, they just tend to just, fall apart, fall to pieces.
Yes, sir. Oh, also, question: what's going on with this John Morant situation? I see that like it's trading them. What's going on?
No one knows as of right now. His
Yeah, we just not happy. So then you know how we sometimes act when we're a little ignorant.
yeah, it's
Yeah. Well,
yeah,
unfortunate.
yeah. So it's a bad situation for him.
Yeah. That's all I have to say about it. Like, yeah. Like they've supported you even through some of the dumb stuff that you did, and it's just still like we here with it. Mm.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, you're not healthy.
Think they should just send him to the Heat.
I seen
Honestly,
something where
I
he
think
might
that would do the exact same thing as what they do now. Like they would be a good team. They'd be a playoff team, but they'd be a first or second round exit every single year.
I seen something where it was like he might end up teaming up with
Ant-Man,
yep.
that's a terrible idea.
I don't
I
know.
don't see their play styles meshing, and the
Mm.
Wolves already have a lot of guards.
Actually, I agree with you, Aaron. I do.
Yeah,
But I feel like you could also you see those dominant those guard dominant teams or those big dominant teams and they still tend to just do what they do, get the
Yeah.
job done. You can always turn a guard into a big or turn a big into a guard, especially nowadays ball. You
I
got
don't know
Valanciunas shooting threes now.
that, but
You
shooting
would
threes don't make you a guard. That's like
it
a real
doesn't,
They're
but
1990s.
just shooting threes.
it doesn't. But 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 you have players such as Cooper Flag, who's technically a forward, but plays guard.
Yeah, but that's just because they're running him into the ground because they're panicking.
but
So
he
they
was
just
doing
get
that in
back into
college
it.
and high school, like Ben
What,
Simmons.
playing guard?
In high school, yes, and in college. At Duke, they had him playing guard as well
So he might as well just be a guard. Why is he like if he's playing guard everywhere? What makes him a forward?
because he's a forward body. He's a forward. At heart, he's a forward.
Oh no. All right.
Cooper Flag's not a forward, bro.
We'll see. We'll continue to watch. We'll
I feel like
You
continue
if
to
know
that's the case,
damn well he's a
well,
forward.
that's a whole different conversation.
right.
What?
That like that mentality works in football. That doesn't work in basketball.
Nah. We
Like that.
just we just seen this past Sunday. It didn't work. The Sunday night game.
What you mean?
Jalen Ramsey not no safety, brother. He's a corner. My
He
fault.
was playing straight as he was fine at safety before the cornerbacks got hurt, and then he
Agree.
No, Ethan, don't agree now, bro.
We our starting two corners got hurt, bro.
Jalen Ramsey was your starting corner to begin the season.
No, but and
That
so was Sauce Gardner. Key
that's
matchups for week
he's still
three.
he's a
yo.
No, key
but it's
matchups.
crazy how
Key
he
matchups
says
for
this,
week
but Sauce
three in
Gardner
the
is still
NBA.
a corner. He never changed his position.
Key
Bro said so.
key
So Gardner.
matchups in week three in the NBA include Cleveland playing at New York, the Nuggets and the Wolves, the Lakers at the Bucks, and the Pistons at the Sixers. I'm
The Pistons
excited.
and Sixers game, no, not at all. Not at all, bro. I don't think that's gonna be a good game.
We'll see. We'll see.
I just
But
think
is anyone else? No, no, no.
I think the Sixers will dominate that game. Didn't they play this season once already? And I think the
I don't
Sixers
know.
fried them. I think the Sixers blew them out.
That
I
might
might
be
be
true.
mistaken. I might be mistaken though, but I'm pretty sure they played already.
They played yesterday, and the Pistons won.
That's the only game that they played so far.
Yeah, they only played three times this year. Then they play Friday, and then they play in March.
Yeah, no, I don't.
That also includes the Pistons having a 17-point quarter. Come on.
They also, who played for the Sixers that game as well. We got to include that.
Um, I can tell you.
Let me see. Okay, Max and Edgecombe played,
Yeah,
but now they have Mr. Pink My Fingernails. Jared McCain is back, so hopefully Embiid plays that game. But to be honest with you, Embiid has to get traded if the Sixers
bro. He
want to make it
he
far,
wants that contract, bro.
or at least they gotta just like get him off the team or something, bro.
Yeah,
Put him
we'll
down to the
see.
Blue Coats. If they put him down to the Blue Coats, I'll go watch a Blue Coats game because
Bro,
it's in
stop, bro.
Delaware.
Stop, bro.
It's right in Delaware, bro.
Bro,
So
stop, bro. He would have 100 in the Blue Coats game. 100.
Speaking
and
of,
he'll probably get hurt.
how's our boy hey, dunk contest champion 3 times?
That boy got released again. He's cooked. His career
They
is over.
signed him just for the dunk contest, like some trick pony, and then send that nigga back home.
Bro, his career like it's unfortunate because he's a decent hooper. Like he been hoop like
Yeah.
when he's in the G League, bro was putting up like 20,
And he
30.
went
It's
like
not the
Finals
NBA.
MVP or something in the G League.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
and
like
it's
MVP
just
or some yeah.
and
So
they
what's the
just
issue?
but I don't know, bro. I think they expect too much from him, bro. That's what it is. They expect way too much. But you know, sports very unfortunate we couldn't report on the Tank Davis fight. Man just can't keep his hands off women. Unfortunate.
Well, what
But there
happened with
is
that?
that was going to be this past week. That was
Why
supposed
didn't
to
it happen?
be no,
What
it
do you
didn't
do?
happen. He put his hand, he was fighting his girl again. So they like
Uh,
called the fight off. But there is a big UFC fight this Saturday. I don't know what his last name is. Mashkev. The boy that be with Khabib. He's nice. Bro is nice. He
Yeah.
fight this Saturday though, so tune in. You know, we can pass out the free secret sauce if you want to watch that fight. You know, hit our
Uh,
DM.
Not quite yet. Guys, hit the DMs.
Hit the
Hit the
DMs. We can give you
DMs.
the free secret sauce for Saturday for the fights. There's nothing really else happening. That's all we have this week in the pod. Yeah. Next week should be interesting. That's the start of the no, I'm tripping. That is not the start of the Thanksgiving games. We have one
What,
more week until then.
bro?
I
Bro,
don't
you
know.
didn't check.
His laptop died, bro.
All right. Well, I
Mine's
guess the Junkies is out,
all
bro.
right. Brother Donkey's
All
out.
right.